What's up? So this is for June 2nd. Once again, price is pretty discorrelated right now. ES is drawing higher up towards and through these resting equal highs, and NQ is starting to sell off. I am very bearish down towards all this stacked liquidity. We've got a change in the state. We took out liquidity. We have all this inefficiency down here. Inverse the 5 minute, like. I want to be bearish, but I need to wait until both assets align. Because ES rebalanced to EQ. So obviously I was very tied to the bearish sentiment of us reaching towards sell side, the stacked sell side. Overall, there was not enough generated structure or low resistance liquidity that I would have liked to see. We're even creating, there's an SMT at the 9 o'clock low. That is, still holding. So I take an entry. I would have liked to see myself wait for internal price action to align, like what I just drew out right there, where we move higher, we come back lower, we move higher again, we take out internal liquidity, we have an internal model that is presenting and delivering out of a internal model in a higher time frame for value gap, but I just decide to enter my position early. There really wasn't a refinement on this. Like, you can say that there's a draw on liquidity, but price reacts out of equilibrium, and we hold it very strongly. So this ends up getting stopped out. We move higher, and later in the session, I'm continuing to try to force that bearish bias on the market instead of just allowing price to show me what's happening. I was sort of basing my entry off of ES closing through the 5 minute buy side inefficiency, and once that happened, I was like, okay, well, we've inversed it, so now we should be moving lower. We have a really clean draw. Why would we not go and take this sell side liquidity? But price is bullish on the macro time frame, and for us to reach lower, we need to manipulate. We did take buy side, we did have an SMT, we did close through, but overall my entry, as we can see on the 1 minute, there is no refinement. I entered at some point. I entered once we closed through the 5 minute on ES, and that just wasn't enough. That wasn't what I needed to do. If I would have waited for internal refinement, I would have seen us displace. I would have seen us hold the 1 minute for value gap. I would have seen us close up through this, creating a 5 minute change in the state. So on the right side here on NQ, there's we see the 2022 model, but I just didn't wait for it to present. And now this is the second position that I was in. We swept out that buy side. Didn't displace lower. We weren't reacting out of a higher time frame for value gap. I saw this, whatever, trend line, low resistance liquidity, whatever you want to call it. We were respecting bullish order flow through and through and through, and this got stopped out. Overall, I was tied to my bias. I was tied to us delivering to sell side, even though we had manipulated lower, we had reacted, we had gone higher, we displaced higher, we manipulated Asia low, dug into sell stops, we dug into inefficiencies, we rebalanced them, we made a V-shaped recovery moving higher, and I just continued to fight the draw. On this one, again, the assets were discorrelated. I did not have a refinement. We didn't close through the change in the state on NQ. Or sorry, we did. But a lot of the times I will take an entry where we sweep and we have that reaction just off of liquidity. But what I want to see more of is us reacting off of a higher time frame for value gap, where we displace externally, rebalance, manipulate internally, and then basically it's internal to external. So there is, if we put in a 15-minute change in the state 2022 model, then we displace lower, we displace through lows, we rebalance up on the lower time frame, so the 1 minute, then we see us internally build more sell side, come up to the 15-minute for value gap, and then displace through having an internal model align with the external model. That is what I want to see. But both these entries were really just not, like, I was forcing my idea of what was supposed to happen on what I was being shown, and that is just honestly bad trading. I have still been on my eval. I still have the funded. I just haven't been trading it, honestly, partly out of, I would say, a little bit of fear. I don't really care to get a funded, I don't really, I want to get a payout. Obviously, that's the whole point of trading. But I don't care about it happening right now. I would rather build my arsenal of accounts so that I can trade low size and so that I can just have that insurance of those accounts. Now, when I'm trading the fundeds, like the past couple weeks, 3-4 weeks, I am very limited down to execution. I'm not worried about the money. Yesterday was actually a good loss that I took. I'm not upset with it. But today, I was thinking about the money a little bit. After I took the first loss, I was kind of thinking about how can I make this back? And then still trying to force my idea of what was supposed to happen on the market, which is just not ever going to be good trading. You're not going to be successful long term with that. So overall, that is just kind of what I need to learn from today. It's that you need to just wait for the model to present. And anything that isn't A+ is just not even worth considering. When it's clear, it will be clear. And when you aren't sure, like I wasn't sure today, there wasn't like a clear lower time frame refinement, then you can usually filter those out. But overall, this is just a part of trading. You're going to take losses, you're going to take wins, and you need to move forward with a better mindset and a clear mind. Didn't get the best morning routine. I didn't get a great plan on what I wanted to see and what needed to happen for me to be validated to take a trade. So that is something that going forward I do need to do. If I would have drawn out, hey, this is something that might happen, and that would be a negative condition because X, or this is something that would happen, I can take a trade like this because this is set up here, this is set up here, whatever it may be. Overall, just need to have a little bit more confidence in what I have learned, what I have built, because honestly, like, I know that I have what it takes. And I know that my model works when I execute properly. So this was one day, flush it, happens, it's a funded, it's an eval, so it really doesn't fucking matter. Losses don't matter in the first place. So, yeah. I'll just play the rest of this price action out.